Good morning, Hawks. Today is Monday, June 8th, and is a B-Day. For lunch today, we'll have pasta with meatballs and authentic pulled pork sandwiches with steamed broccoli, New York grape juice, and the regular assorted fruits and veggies. Today's students of the day are Braden Horgan and Aiden Brooks, nominated by Mr. Osgood for always having the scoop during both video games and world history during 6A study hall. Keep up the great work, Hawks. How's the rest of the news looking, Tanner?
Thanks, Isaac. What's happening, Hawks? Tanner here to give you your daily Nest news. First off, Studio 315 at 3:15 as always. And there is a last chance for Algebra 2 review today with Mr. Spear before Wednesday's exam. This is the first week for Hawks Thrive orders, with the final day for orders being June 12th. As always, you can pick up order forms outside the Dean's office for a 9th period Friday delivery. And if you're experiencing a food emergency, contact your school counselor. Moving on, if you're looking for a club with a spiritual connection, think about joining Jesus Club next year. Let's take a look at a video by Weston to learn more.
I'm Sylvia Rossetti, and I'm a junior. Well, I'm one of the leaders, and so I help organize the club and invite people to come speak and tell people about it. The goal is to get kids to be able to connect with one another as fellow Christians, and also for people who aren't Christian to be able to find a place to find out about Christianity with great people and great speakers too. It's usually after school on Mondays this year. It might change next year, but we'll keep everyone updated. And once a month we have a morning Bible study before school. So mostly we have guest speakers come in, like pastors or people from church, just that we know, members of the community. And they talk to us and they give like a message about the Bible and stuff. And then a lot of times we'll play a game, and then there's food sometimes, so it's just a good time. Yeah, I would recommend it to anyone and everyone. If you're Christian, it's great to come and actually meet people who you probably didn't know were Christian, who are in this school, and then you get to see them in the hallways, and you're you have something in common, which is great. And it's a great place to learn about your faith. And if you're not Christian, or even if you're of a completely different religion, you can learn about it and just meet people who are serious about things like this and want to have a good time too. Well, you can just come to any meeting you hear about and show up. You don't have to be in the classroom, but we also have a Google Classroom, and Weston will post the code on the screen. And so you can just join that and you'll hear updates.
My name is Parker Jacobus, and I'm a 10th grader. We usually go over some scripture, and then we talk about some stories that happen in the Bible. And we just, most recently, we just learned how to, not to pray better, but how to be better at praying. I feel like it has, I wouldn't say it's helped me be a better Christian, but it helps me get more familiar with scripture, and it helps me be around more people that are like me. I know we have meetings in the mornings on Mondays usually, but I'm not usually able to make those. But when we have them after school on Mondays, I make them all the time. Of course, yeah, I would recommend it to anyone that wants to come just to check it out, and it's really fun and nice.
Some pretty interesting stuff. In exciting news, there are no classes tomorrow and Wednesday due to Regents exams taking place. We will be back in session on the 11th and 12th, and our final days of classes are next Monday and Tuesday. This Friday evening, there is Battle of the Bands, where special guests, the Sleeping Dogs, will be judging. Now, let's take a look back with some seniors with Melanie and Addie.
Hi, my name is Kate Windrell. I'm a senior in high school.
Go ahead.
My name is Connor Kirk, and I'm a senior.
My favorite memory from high school, I would say, is my junior year. I had a third period study hall in the library with one of my best friends all year long, and we did the stupidest stuff, and that's probably one of my favorite memories looking back.
My favorite high school memory was when I was a sophomore. I was in the Sound of Music, and I played Captain Von Trapp. And on one of the nights, I don't remember which one it was, but there was a moment where we were all bowing, and I was the second to last person to bow. And I came out, and that's when I saw all of the audience stand up at once and go wild for me. And I was like, this is where I belong. And that's when I decided that I was going to be an actor for the rest of my life.
The advice that I would give to any incoming students is to just be mindful about who you surround yourself with, because it really does impact your whole entire high school experience and can impact your future as well.
For advice, I would say never, I was going to say half-ass, but I can't say that. Always give 100% to what you do, because the moment that you stop giving 100%, that's when everything falls apart and you just give up on everything. That's what I regret the most about being in high school, is I didn't give 100% to everything, and that's kind of got me stuck in a spot where I'm like, I know I can push myself farther, but it's too late for that. And that's the biggest thing that I regret.
Good luck to all you seniors with your future plans. One more note on Friday. The yearbook staff will be distributing the 2026 yearbook during lunch periods this Friday. Stop by, grab your book and a snack, and enjoy it. There are only 30 copies remaining for sale, and when they're gone, they're gone. And if you want to buy one, come to the Student Media Lab today or Thursday, or buy at the box office on Friday. That's all for me. Now, let me send it to my favorite weatherman, Colin.
Good morning, Alex. It's Con here at the report. Today we will have a high of 82 degrees and low 51 degrees. Look out for mostly sunny skies and pleasant weather in this afternoon. Later this week, expect to see temperatures will remain in the 80s and maybe get to the 90s. That's happening over the Western Vesper's watch.
What's happening, Hawks? Weston here to catch you up with our Hawks sports. Sophomore Delaney Abel tees off on day 3 of the state championships at Wildwood Country Club in Rush, New York, where she currently sits in the 8th position. The round tees off at 9 a.m. this morning, so let's send Delaney the best wishes for a strong finish. And on Thursday, our varsity golf softball team wrapped up their season with a loss in a regional championship to Lancaster, who beat our Hawks 3-1. Let's give it up for our team, who went 18-1 and undefeated in the regular season, a remarkable season for all the girls, and one that all Hawk Nation can be proud of. Today, our senior student athletes will be honored in the annual scroll presentation, which will start at 6 o'clock. Congratulations to all our graduating seniors. Expect big things this weekend with our Hawks track team as they travel to state to meet and take on other top New York teams. Now let's check out part 2 on all things ballet with CPPtv second period reporter Isabel Terry.
Hi, I'm Whitney and I've been dancing for 10 years.
I believe it's only been that long. I keep thinking it's been 2 years.
In the spring recital, I will be dancing Giselle and Swan Lake variations, a La Bayadere entrance, and a Greek character dance. The role I'm most excited for is the Dance of the Little Swans from Swan Lake. What inspired me to start ballet was an arts camp that I used to attend in the summer in elementary school. There was a dancing portion and we learned choreography, and I thought it was super fun, so I started taking classes and I fell in love with ballet. The thing I enjoy most in ballet is being able to create art. I love creating graceful movement and showing personality. of the dance and music. I continue to dance because it makes me happy. It's also very therapeutic for me. It's a place where I can go to escape the world, if that makes sense. I think ballet has influenced me as a person by helping me to build confidence. The character I relate to most is Juliet from Romeo and Juliet because I'm a very emotional person like Juliet. I also would say I'm a very passionate person, also like Juliet. My dream role is probably Odette in Swan Lake. Something that I learned in ballet that I can apply to my life in general is the ability to problem solve, because in ballet you have to learn to figure out what you're doing wrong in turns and some other steps. You have to learn to correct yourself and figure out what you're doing wrong. Problem solve. What I would tell someone who's interested in starting ballet but is hesitant to join, I would tell them just to go for it, to try it out, because even if it's out of your comfort zone, you don't even have to be good at it. As long as you're really passionate about it, I think you'd do well. So yeah, and it's fun.
And last, in the NBA Finals, the Knicks host the Spurs tonight in New York. Game 4 will be in the Big Apple on Wednesday night. That's all for me. Let's send it over to Sophie to end today's show.
What's up, Hawks? Sophie here to end today's show. Like peanut butter and jelly, or 2 peas in a pod, it's National Best Friends Day. So shout out to Evelyn Bokash and Joelle Starnes for always being there for me. Thanks for tuning in to CPPtv, your daily source of news around the nest. If you missed anything from today's show or any previous shows, check them out on our YouTube channel at CPPtv. To get updates on the show, follow our Instagram at cpp.tv. Thanks for watching and keep flying, Hawks.